welcome back to the live chats here on my channel. Glad we've got it all running a bit in better fashion, a bit quicker than last week. So I know there's a good few people in here just waiting for me already. Who have we got? We've got Andrew Forrest and Jorvik Outdoors. We've also had in Michael Sanderson, William Kinnear, no voice. There's a few second delay, the voice will come in a sec. Might just be a case that the mic's too far away. Is that better? Is that better, guys? Yeah, I'll put it on mute because I put the welcome screen on and then I'm still having a coffee my darling daughter had got for me. So how are we all, guys? How are we all? Well, yeah, William Kinnear's here. Gavin's Wildcamp, Jorvik Outdoors, Andrew Forrest, Grizzly D. Alan's come, but he's ditched all his camping buddies for Spurs. Michael Sanderson, yeah, a bit better fashion than last week. Owen, Albion Camping, evening dudes, alright Owen? And yes, nice Kev, good, cheers, that's it. So yeah, bit better lighting. I don't look like I've got a floating head. You just see Lily's off school, so there's a mess everywhere, as kids do. She's had the quilt out. We've been watching a new series tonight, actually, called on Netflix, called Lock and Key. And yeah, I think it's been pretty good. So we've just binge watched about 5 episodes of that. That's what's on in the background. You could just about see it. It doesn't look as bright, does it? Yeah, how is it? How's everyone's camping going with this shitty weather? And we've just been discussing that it doesn't even look like it's getting any better. I think they're even talking about Storm Ellen or something like that. Yeah, that's mad already. Three weekends on the trot. I reckon another month's rain's going to fall on everyone. North and south is getting battered by the rain. Like it's unprecedented. I don't think there's going to be a hosepipe ban this year anyway. Doug, Loafer X. Is anyone far enough north to watch the new Batman movie being filmed over the next few days? Didn't even know there was one. Yeah, we were supposed to be out. Supposed to be meeting up with Gareth and Zoe at the weekend, and a couple of people from their group. I'd rather be camping. Supposed to be doing a night hike, but a night hike in the hills with that 50-mile-an-hour wind in the driving rain just did not sound fun with a 12-year-old on tow like. So it's not going down. It's not happening. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't make it. Where's it getting filmed, Dog? Yeah, we were out at the weekend but didn't really film much. Weather was poor. And Owen says, hopefully, mate. Is that hopefully you're still going? I don't know about as far south as you are, buddy, what the weather's doing down there. But it's been shit, eh? It really is. We've had a couple of days midweek when obviously Lily's on half time this week, like I've just said. But yeah, it's not. I don't know. The best day was probably yesterday, but she'd surely promised to go around to see one of her mates. So it is what it is. They put a call out for the extras to play circus, folks. I figured this would be the right lot in here. You're not wrong, bud. You're not wrong. I just wanted to take a photo of something on my setup. What we've got: live chat, viewers 12, bit rate, and drop frame 0. So, yeah, I'll just take a picture of that. There we are. There we are. 12 viewers. I can't see on this. It says I've got 12 viewers at the top, but I can't actually open my YouTube page, so I never actually know. It's a bit awkward. Yeah. Oh yeah, that says 12 watching. That's good. Welcome everyone. I don't know who's saying hello and who's not, but if you're just watching in the sidelines, or you're watching this later on as a video, then yeah, welcome to you all. You're much welcome, and feel free to come in and say hello whenever you wish. If you do so wish. Weather not been too bad up here, to be honest. Not as much rain, just windy. Circus days are over, and then it's got smash that like button, peeps. Please help Kev's channel. Says Jorvik. Yeah, I'm glad we got onto that. I'm glad we got onto the 4G. I've watched the video back, and a few people have been commenting back saying how much better the quality in that is. Let me just show you something. Excuse my ass. So, if I didn't explain it well enough last week, we've gone to a 4G router now. Yeah, got rid of wireless, got rid of the fibre thingy, but we've got one of these now. So that's the pin for the router to USB. So what we're thinking is this router we can just put it in the van, charge it off my sockets in the van, then we've got super fast internet on the go. So we can put that router in the van, and then whenever we go on, we're going on tour again in the summer. We might do. Well, we're going back down to Wales, but we might go all the way to all around everywhere that we missed last time, all the way down to Cornwall maybe and all that. But it was just, that means we can just have fast internet in the van, all the devices. Upload on the go. So I thought, you know what I mean, might as well just make some travelling vlogs. And yeah, got a little bit of a tour going on in April in the Lake District. So it'd be nice just to have super fast internet on the go. I'm hoping it can pick up a better signal than your 4G would on your phone, because I would imagine the router has a better receiver. I've got it upstairs at the minute, the router next to my bed. And it's running the PC downstairs, for a few walls and all that. So yeah, internet in the van will be good. Live stream from the van. Gareth actually thought of that the other day when I cancelled on the trip. He said, we could have had that router in there. Might add a nice element. We've obviously can stream from the phone. I don't actually own a laptop because it's all like see that pause in my commentary then. That's because Gareth said it was buffering. I was just about to get sick. But no, it's not about that, Gareth. Like I said last time, I don't like the kid. It's just useful to have him around sometimes. Was winding him up. But yeah, now we can power the router up. I didn't even know this cable even existed. But also as well, this is labelled up, or they're selling it as the USB. You can run your power bank. You can run the router off your power bank and just chuck this router anywhere you want to go, which is pretty mad. I'm probably geeking out a bit too much about it, to be fair, but it just seemed like it just seemed like a good option, just to have like super fast internet wherever you are. Yeah, it just opens up a bit more, I've done a few live streams and that from the woods and all that before, but they've always been jittery and a bit shit. So I'm hoping that will just give a nice steady live stream. Edit on the go. We made a massive decision last week since the last chat that we're going to get a dog. Most of you, are subscribers, and nearly all of you, apart from Doug and Andrew, I think William, I have camped with, and they'll all tell you that Lily is absolutely dog crazy. She always has been, and she's been winding and grinding me down for about the last 5 years. So we went to look at one on Friday night. Went to look at a puppy, a little French bulldog puppy, and we decided we're having one. But We decided to cancel our big holiday. We had a big holiday booked for in August. You know, go over to where was we going to Tunisia. But yeah, we've decided to cancel it and just do a lot more. Spend the money just doing a lot more van touring, which is good. Which I'm happy about. So yeah, now we should have super fast broadband wherever. Just need to buy a laptop now so I can edit properly on the go. It's in Liverpool, by the way. I've only just read that. Yeah, so that, yeah, I know I'm just geeked out. I really like over that, but I really think it's a bit clever. I was going to try and wire up a male 12 volt socket and cut an old wire and try and do it myself, but for a fiver. I ordered it yesterday, it come today. I thought, yeah, bang on, that'll do. Saves murdering me and Lily in our sleep. Up to 16 viewers, nice one. Oh, say that, down to 14. Cool about the dog. Yeah, well, as much as I don't want it to, my sort of camping has changed ever since my back. You'll all know. You know, you've all been following and supporting me. My sort of camping has slowed down, and the types of camping, I've not been as adventurous. You know, I've just done a few beach camps, a few woodland camps. I've not been getting up in the hills. I've not been doing any of that, and you know, I thought, well, a little dog could handle all that. You know, a few of my friends have not really started camping as much either, and even when they have come, they've not brought the kids, and you know, Lily's really got no one to hang around with, so the little dog will be a perfect little companion. So yeah, she'll have someone. She'll have a companion. Brendan's just turned up. All right, Brendan. He'll tell you what Lily's like with dogs. She's mad for them. So yeah, she'll have a companion. She'll always have someone to play with. She'll have, I don't know. I think it's time, you know, before she's too old, and you know, she's an only child and all that. So I'm trying to find you a picture, but I don't know where I'm looking. There we are. What dog is it? It's a French Bulldog we're getting. Lily's favourite breed. Lily's favourite breed of dog. Yeah, we went and secured it last. Last Friday. We went and visited them. How do we get the best light on there? What I'm picking out is the ring light. Can I see? Stop that a bit. There we go, that's better, I think. That's our girl, that's little Mabel. She'll love them all, kept big and small. She does, don't she, Bee? And she's really good with them. Well, Bee would tell you, always walking them and picking up the poops and all the rest of it. So yeah, so we're going to have a new little camping buddy. Someone she can Instagram and TikTok with, I'm sure. My aunt breeds dogs and wants to give me one to take adventure travel pictures with. Yeah, we're thinking the same. Funny thing, she wants me to name it Parker. I said that would be good for an inside laugh. It would, wouldn't it? I've never really agreed with buying dogs, to be fair. Because there's just so many that need a rescue. You know, there's loads out there that need help. And this breed is expensive. It's like 1,500 quid, but you know. But when I was getting out camping, but I wasn't recording the camps, I went out with my sister's dog. Put pup staff, you know, I think it was just over a year, maybe 15 months, something like that, and put it in the tent, and it just jumped out of the tent in 1 minute. So I run a line between a couple of trees so it could have a bit of a run, and it was jumping up the tree and just hanging on the ridge line and chewing it all off, and then it bit through its leather collar, and it was just like, whoa. If I get a dog, it's got to be from pup, and it's got to be we've got to train it so that the camping just becomes normal for it. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's got to be with an older dog. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, or so the saying goes. So yeah, she'll be very happy. She already is. She didn't know we'd secured it until last night. It sort of slipped out, and she was like, just really, I really want one, and she was crying. So I said, oh look, I was going to surprise you, but I've already secured it. Oh yeah, it's only ever going to be tiny. We won't want a big bull mastiff in my little van. With a name like that, it will be naughty. Do you know what the funniest thing is? She's been going at me for the last year, like really hard, with like pictures of French bulldogs. Look at this one, Dad. It's on the surfboard. Look at this one swimming in the swimming pool, Dad. And I said, oh, just before we even knew that this had pups, I said, what would you call the dogs? And she said, I'll call the boy Chip and the girl Mabel. Then when we got there, the one that we liked the most was called Mabel. It was like written in the stars, so to speak. Yeah, but yeah, little dog, little poos. 2 dog loves camping. I mean, the dog that I took was a Staffy, and they are known for being boisterous anyway. But I think, like I say, if it's just a normal thing for it, I think it's a normal thing for the dog. Then you know it won't not like it. I know loads of people that camp with dogs. It's sort of Lily's already said it's sleeping in her hangar with her and all the rest of it. So yeah, our family is going to grow by 50%. We've got CR. What's up, Woodland Campcraft? And hello, side chat. What's up, CR? Hey, at Jorvik. What's up? We're just talking dogs now at the minute, so yeah. We're just about to get a puppy in a short while. But yeah, going back to the weather, I'm like just in the back creating like usual again. Yeah, I'm definitely ready. Definitely ready for spring now. My favourite time of the year is the spring. Well, sort of late spring. Sort of when I get up to the Lake District, even though sometimes it's cold. Even though sometimes it's cold, I still like to get up into the hills, and the ideal perfect situation for me was when I get up to the Lake District. I like it if there's still like snow on top of the hills, but all the colours are out. All of the greens and like all the early spring flowers are all out. That's just my favourite time for the year. Alexander Sundik. If that's your real name, I'd go down and get that changed by default. But yeah, don't just come in here and promote your channel. I give everybody a shout out, every channel a shout out. Don't just come in here and do as you please. Casper to you all. Hello everyone. Hello Casper. And we've got Little Witch Outdoors. Candice, evening Candice. Yeah, good at making things. How's weather there? We're flooded over here. Kev, here's how we say it. Kev, here's how we say it. Adirondacks. Those are my mountains. I'm sure you're trying to make me say something I don't want to say, but I just can't figure it out. Boxcart Willie, if it keeps raining, we'll be all heading for the hills. It's not looking good. The big prediction map that said that where I live in Lincolnshire by 2050 is going to be underwater. Literally, I'm going to be at the side of a river. And when we looked at the same map, I think Gareth, it was going to be a little coastal house. My real name is that. Don't make fun. If that's your real name, bud. I wasn't particularly making fun. I didn't know if it was a little troll account. We often get them in here with a funny name, but no. Welcome to the chat. Just like I say, you'll get a shout out. Just don't come and promote yourself. It's a bit ignorant and a bit rude. Got the boats on standby. I think we're all going to need boats. I think the value of like river boats and house boats are all going to go through the roof because everyone's panicked they're going to get flooded. The snow has to melt a lot before spring comes here. I bet it can happen overnight though, can't it? I mean, if you just get like unusually high temperatures, I bet the melt can happen real quick. Virtually like watching a time lapse of the snow. No sir, I'm more clever than that. It's a word from the native tongue, so I know it's not easy for everyone. Just south of me, at the Catskills, much easier. Right, so let's go back. So I don't like to be ignorant myself. Where's Dougie's post? Doug. Ada on Dax. Ada on Dax. Is that because I couldn't say Adrian Axe or whatever it was called last week? Is that how you say it? Ada on Dax. Canada, yeah. See how's Canada. Boxcart Willie says the canal boats in Notts have floated out of the canal. God damn. So someone's just left a list of thumbs down, was it? Was that because I told you, was it? Whatevs. Wounded Neiman Margot, Monte de House. We've got one at the side of our leisure centre near us. We've got it's not an arrow boat, it's just like a little weekend boat or a little pleasure boat. That's underwater, that's sitting on the bottom of the river that runs from my village to the town. Woods of Wisdom Bushcraft is up in the house with a big good evening all. I saw a partially sunk narrow boat today up on the river. I guess you've been out on a walk today, Owen. What was the weather doing? It was alright here for most of the day. And then towards the evening, or very early evening, it just started and it's still not stopped raining here. It's been a bit grim. Probably that stranger. Yeah, it probably was. Or it might be the serial. Thumbs down, or who just comes and thumbs down the channel. I wish I had enough downtime and sad time in my life just to go up to people's channels and just leave a thumbs down. I'd love for I'd love to it to become popular. I'd love to see how much hate you'd get if if you could see who disliked it. You popped out for a cheeky camp last night. Oh yeah, it was pretty decent here last night. Hoofing it down and blowing a gale. Yeah, it says Rubens Chronicles. Yeah, cheeky camp, nice one. Yeah. Hopefully, we was trying to get one in, but I don't know if it's going to happen. In the half term, I mean. Hoofing it down in Shetland. Tom gets lots of trolls. Well, it's inevitable, but we're not doing Alexa again. That was one of my most hated videos I've done, the Alexa one. We love the trolls and haters. Gives you a strange satisfaction. You've got under their skins enough to care. He doesn't care. No, I don't know. It's like keyboard brave, innit? keyboard brave. I just wondered if they'd be as brave when they when you could see them. I should have just put washing liquid in that. We love the trolls. No, I don't like it when like I say, they can come in the chat, and then we've had some of the best chats I've done of when we've had trolls in the chat. But they're like the creative trolls, you know, the funny trolls. They're not. It's not like racist. It's not like abuse. It's not like this or that. It's like just generally just wind me up until we block them, and then they go and get another account and come back 10 minutes later. That's happened a few times. I like the water to make it grow. I think the good thing about all this rain that we're having over here is that it's filling the reservoirs back up. That's for sure. Although saying that, I'm sure it still said the other day that January for the whole of the earth was the hottest January that's ever happened since records began. For the on an average for the whole of the earth, which is insane. Same brave souls that give you the finger when they're driving away in the car. Squeezed into the Elite 5. Thankful for that expansion panel. Just when I start to feel it, I have to squash my way into theatre seats and sleeping bags. Yeah, handy that panel. Do you watch the Outdoor Review channel? He's had some hairy moments with frozen rain and branches. Yeah, that's what I mean. We always all go out checking for deadfall and dead standing, but that frozen rain can bring down a healthy tree. So global warming, is it a thing? I think it's most certainly a thing. I think the evidence is pointing to global warming as a thing, but whether we're to blame like they tell us it is, I don't know. We had a bit of a was it last week or the week before? We had a bit of a discussion about it, and yeah, I certainly think the Earth is warming, and the ice is melting. But you know, I pointed out a good fact last time this come up that one volcano in Iceland in 2013 put up more carbon into the atmosphere than man has in the last 100 years. So do you imagine how many volcanoes are active every single day pumping stuff into the atmosphere? I don't think that we're as much to blame as possible. And like everyone seemed to agree last week, but why all our eyes are watching this, because it went from global warming to climate change to all of a sudden climate crisis within like 2 years it changed. But we all seem to agree, but why there's so much attention on Greta Thunberg and everything else that we're not looking at the real problem, which is the plastic. And we can control that, and we can stop that in an instant if we wished, but we won't. Yeah, it's a natural. Yeah, it's a thing, not a natural thing. Yeah, not Arctic lol, just wanting someone to get here. To be honest, it's all flooded out here and very window proper green. Yes, they are the microplastics. That's what we got onto. How it's like making up our DNA now. Yeah, it's not just the carbon. Yeah, I know it's not just the carbon, Glenn, but like I say, it's. I just don't think we're not helping. I don't think in any way that we're helping, but I don't think we're as much to blame as what they'd like us to think, if that makes sense. Would rather 6 foot of snow than this. Oh yeah, you can camp in snow. It's the wind. I don't like the rain, but it's the wind, because I like to do a lot more woodland camping, and yeah, the wind is a bit. I don't know. It's a bit scary when you've got your pride and joy camping with you. Up to 22 viewers apparently. That's good. That's the highest for the year. Peak highs for the year. Ben Yorkshire Wanderer. He's up in the house. I read that petrol companies are actually ramping up plastic production in anticipation of fuel demands dropping. When they never address the rainforest being cut down. rapidly, and the lungs of the earth. They are indeed. That's what I'm saying. As humans, we're definitely not helping with like the amount of vehicles that's on the road and the amount of trees we're chopping down. But even with all that, I still don't think. I think the Earth would, even if the humans weren't here, it would still be coming out of an ice age. I think it would still be. I think the Earth would still be naturally warming. I just, that's the way I think. I agree with the plastic thing. We could reuse so much. Well, they never address. Yeah, I've read that. Words of wisdom. Bushcraft. Methane gas is worse than CO2. Is a greenhouse gas. And he's in the house. Can survival. Hello, Kev. I'm not in the pub. Well, we never ended up going last week, so we should have went to the pub. Just miserable. It was just miserable. Just taking Lily into the Peak Districts, you know, seeing the views, and then like have to sit in your van and just watch them. I don't know. We ended up not going anyway. Tired of getting big every year. It's a natural thing, not us. Andy, as promised, good man. Hey, new people to the chat, says Owen. Hi, Andy Brendan. Exploring Adrian. Hi, Kev. Nearly forgot. Well, we're not doing bad. We've been up to 22. That's like the highest. That's like peak highest we've had since the live tracks have returned, and I didn't do any advertising today, so that's good. Have you seen those shops where you can take your own pots to fill? Yeah, that. It's funny. You should have been in the other chat. Go back a couple of chats and watch it. There was it was all. There was popping up. There are popping up a few places. I don't think it's insanely practical. For everybody, for the masses. I don't think like there's every shop should do it, but I do like it. I do like them pop-up shops where you just, if you need whatever, you just get your rice measured out and you get it in your own glass jar or whatever. Or even if it was plastic, as long as you keep reusing and reusing and reusing and reusing the plastic all the time, there's, you know, it's not so much of a big deal. I would love to get. I'd love to get out. The only time I've been able to, we've had strong winds. Yep, I know you're feeling. That's why I was really wanting to get out this half term, but it's looking like it's not happening. And remember Wayne Save? No, I can't remember it as a shop. Was it a particular shop? And I imagine it's what you're talking about. But you know, I think hemp. I think hemp's a natural solution. You know, it's biodegradable, and you can make it as strong as plastic bags and everything else. I think they should be concentrating on hemp a lot. But Lee, Jorvik Outdoors made a good post. I liked it on Facebook earlier. You know, you go to the shop and you buy your bread in a plastic bag, you buy your chicken in a plastic bag, you buy your veggies in a plastic bag, and and then at the end they won't give you a plastic bag because of all the plastic. I thought, yeah, that's right. That's right. But I do like them. What was that shop called? Weigh and Save. Yeah, I do like the idea, but I don't think it could ever work in the masses, unfortunately. Hey guys, I've just popped in. We was AFK. I think it comes down to a variety of small alternatives for shots and materials. There's too much focus on what's wrong when there's lots that could be right in the situation. Yeah, but like I said, like when you've only got a crisp packet this big and it's only got filled up to over crisp, there's no reason that 80% of that packet should be plastic. You out camping this weekend? I was hoping to be out midweek, but it's not happened, and we've just been talking in WhatsApp, a few of the lads, and it looks like another month's worth of rainfall is going to fall, so I don't know. I'll have to talk to Lily. See, I wouldn't mind. I could just go to the woods, go get him a hammock and swig on a few beers and be totally happy. But I've got to keep Lily happy. The moment that she gets bored or miserable, she's not going to keep wanting to go if it's boring for her. I've carried milk with paracord before. Woohoo! Amazon package is ridiculous. I know. It's insane. Well, I can't remember. One of the worst ones I got. Where was it? I got this little Gorilla Pod from Joby, and it was in a box this big, and it come in a box bigger than a 1980s VHS. It was massive. It was insane. I couldn't believe the size of the box just for that. It must have been 100 times bigger than the item it's needed to be. There's just no need for it. That could have been just popped in like an envelope. A recycled envelope. It's insane. I'm hoping to go to Guy's Cliff. Never heard of that, Adrian. Overpackaging drives me nuts. I love when there is a brown box option for shipping. I think I used the Taut Line hitch and the Alpine Butterfly knot with the milk. RE Amazon packaging, we used to think that nearly all our recent packages have been 98% cardboard, which is obviously recyclable. I had to cancel some archery sessions because high winds again Friday. Yeah. But I'm hoping, well, it's the Jetstream, isn't it? The Jetstream is just so low and so fast. I think the Jetstream's normally around 125 miles per hour, but it's currently at double that at 250. There was a story in the paper the other day that there was a flight from New York to Liverpool, I think it was, and it done it in half the time it normally takes because of the Jetstream and the wind behind it. The actual flight journey took 50% less time because of the wind. It was mad. Cardboard, paper and glass are the better options. The metal, yeah. Sometimes I get a box in a box just so no one knows what's in there. I don't need a full colour picture box for items in the post. I think we camped in the Jetstream over the weekend. The other week, sorry. Yeah, it was some brutal weather. But that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping when this has blown itself out. I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping that's the start of spring then. We can all hope. Whether it happens or not is another thing, but that's what I'm hoping for. Just shows you the power of the Jetstream. Yeah, it's insane. I couldn't believe it. I thought we were getting snowed in next. I've not heard of any snow, buddy. Not up this end anyway. I seen someone died in Kent, didn't they? An old fella. Oh, I don't know if it was an old fella, but some bloke. I know that in Kent no, was it? Oh, I can't remember. There was a couple. I know there was a teenager went into the water, and I know the man went in a river. But yeah, probably was a clickbait article. I've seen, like I say, I've seen the rain. I've seen that there's going to be another month's worth of rain, and everywhere that's already saturated. The funniest thing was on your video, Gareth. I was telling my uncle about it the other day. Was that water what was coming off the waterfall wasn't even coming down? It was going the opposite way. Water was going up. It was like you had it in rewind. The water was going back up the bloody waterfall. It was mad. Yeah, clickbait RE the snow. Yeah, it might have been, but it wouldn't surprise me. See, when the jet stream's normally low like that, the last time it was like really really low, we had the Beast from the East, and then the time before that was when the UK in 2010 was just whitewashed. I don't think there was a bit of green on the Isle. But that's when the jet stream comes low, but it's really fast. But yeah, it won't surprise me. Yeah, you know it's soaked when Carlisle 9-5 is running out of camps. I don't want Mum being washed away. Hoping to do a snow hole camp beginning of March, fingers crossed. I like a Quincy. Yeah, I won't mind doing a Quincy. I was talking around it for a bit last year. After when I broke my back and I lost my second Sweden trip, I still had the money in the bank with Craig Fordham at Blackwall Survival, and he said that if I wanted to go over to Norway and do a snow one, that we could, but I don't know. Lil. Lily. Lily. Yeah, take this coffee. When you clean that cup, I think you've left washing up liquid in it. Yeah. It's gross. But thanks anyway. It's not very good, is it? I've been drinking there. I'm not sure if it was just strong or what, but no. I can taste it on the end of my tongue. It's got washing up liquid in it.
There's bubbles on the top of it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to puke up live on the stream now.
Get views though.
No, take it out of here before I give you the beating of your life.
Oh no. How many viewers have you got?
22.
280 times 720.
What are you talking about?
At the top.
That's not viewers. Go on, off your truck.
Bye-bye.
I'm phoning the police to try to murder me. Out here when the jet stream is low usually means Arctic wind chill in winter, like 20 to 40, 22 minus 40 C. Have a cold, no thanks. Ugh. I saw a video from Russia where it was minus 50 degrees and the guy was hammering nails in with fruit. Yeah. Well, it's a bit late though. But yeah, if you want. Just, and we're back. What we've got talking to trolls. Talking to trolls, we've got one in the house. Let's try and catch up a little bit. Yeah, I've seen them videos when it's really cold when they chuck the water and it like freezes before it lands. That's insane. Nice prank. Owen, it probably is. She's probably done it on purpose. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Welcome back. Yeah, we're always trying to save boxes and bubble wrap to resend parcels. The thing is, I've got that many boxes around the house at the minute. It's unbelievable. But we do have, I don't know if you know CR, but we do have weekly or fortnightly a recycle van that comes and it takes all our cardboard away to be recycled. I'm not sure if, being so remote you have that, but yeah, we do have that, but that's just part of our tax system. I've started reusing my 59 bags for life. Oh God. Even this tastes funny now. I don't know why I carried on drinking it when I thought there was something wrong with it. Glutton for punishment, obviously. So I'm hoping this weather cycle blows itself out and then we can crack on. Can't be that long. What are we on? The 19th of February. Sort of by Easter last year, we was in shorts and t-shirts on the beach at Easter camping, eating our chocolate eggs on the beach. I won't mind a bit of that again. Considering Easter was supposed to be in the Lake District this year. I know the system of recycling isn't perfect, but it's a step into a better direction, especially when one uses, reuses and recovers. Compost. Yeah. I do burn a bit of my cardboard. I know it's not brilliantly great for the atmosphere, but be right back making a cuppa. No worries, Andy. Make sure you don't have washing up liquid in it. We take the same 10 bags for shopping each week. I do as well. But you know what? Maybe it's just the rebellion in me. I love when they brought this no shopping bags out. I love going into different shops with I love going into Morrison's with a Co-op bag and then into Tesco's with a Morrison's bag. I love it. So yeah, you made me have no carry bags. Now I'm promoting another store in your store. Actually, see how you recycle a lot on your channel. I remember. Yeah, but this is the other thing about educating people. I don't think people in this chat need to be educated on the importance of recycling, and this. It's others, you know. It's the others that burn tents on camps and, just I don't know, young single parents or some, I don't know. It's like preaching to the wrong people half the time. I basically know nearly everyone in this chat, and I know we all have the same opinions, and 9 degrees C for the weekend. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be cold here, but like I say, it's just whether that a month's worth of rain's going to fall or not, and the winds. I have a Harris's bag for life because I'm a snob. I don't even know what a Harris's is. Do you mean Harrods? Never heard of Harris. No, me either. Must be a proper snob. Let's have a quick look for the weather. Oh, I can still taste it. Oh, weather warnings for the UK. What's all that? Yeah, look. Can't see, can you? I'm going to do that again. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the whole of the UK is just a washout. Weather warnings in place. It's just grim. It's just grim in the UK. Friday night. Ooh. Ooh. Got strong winds here for the weekend. I'm trying to have a look now. Today, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so we ain't got the weather warning. Oh, it don't look too bad actually. What's the wind gusts? The wind gusts on Friday, mid 40s on Saturday, really dropping to mid 20s on the Sunday. It probably is doable. It just doesn't make for good videos, I don't think, when it's miserable. G&Z's outside your caravan. Harrods, says Ruben. Harrods is the overpriced tap. Who told you we don't like tin tents? I've heard they're big. MC out the window. All beach car parks are full. Big Mac out the window. Yeah, that's a balance. Harrods is overpriced. Bit it funny walking out of Farm Foods with it. I'm glad it's not just me then. All the archery lessons planned for half term. I sort of lost interest. I was building up an interest for archery, and then over a weekend I carved a full bow for myself, and I was just on the last stages of tillering. There was a few times I thought this was enough, then I just gave it a bit more with the spoke shave, just a little bit more. And the last time I put it on the till and I had it the wrong way around. It was an ash bow, a long ash bow, and it snapped. And I've lost all interest in archery after that. I was getting, thinking about getting a bow, and then I made one myself. And honestly, it took a full weekend carving it out of a great big massive ash blank, and I snapped it. It was up at the West Yorkshire meet. It seems to be the West Coast getting hammered this week. Well, that was just over. All them weather warnings were just over Hull, so it was not too far from me. Just buy one, Kev. That's a shame. Oh, I carved it. I think that's what had happened. I think I spent that much time carving it and working it that I just got tired, and just the last one just tilled it wrong. Ben Yorkshire Wanderer says, I remember that was so good for you. It was coming along, wasn't it, Ben? It was looking good. I was well impressed. Inside, I was beaming inside, yeah, I've done it. It looks so good. And then, I think all you lot was around the fire, weren't you? Yeah. Need a scraper. Yeah, we was doing it. There was what I was doing, the way I was taught was just keep writing on it with pencil. And the spoke shave, it was taking less than paper off, honestly. And it was gutting. Need a scraper. So that Kev shows your bag. No, it was awesome. Made good kindling though. Do you know what it did make, Ben? I don't know if you remember, but it made them bull roarers. Can you remember? Will and Mick have been trying to make bull roarers for a long time, but someone come with so many strand bank line, and they made bull roarers, which I've still got it. It's just I can see it from here. It's just down the side of me down there. But it means more important. I used to take it out on camps. I think I had it with Prep Nomad on my when we went touring around the Lake District that August. But obviously he passed on now, so it just means a little bit more, I've got something that he passed down. He said he made that bull roarer out of that, so he's passed. So yeah, it's in my stuff for gift. I've got big massive antlers in there. It's been a gift of Zalo, and I've got spoons from people that have carved them for me, and that's in with the presents, in with the gifts. I won't take it out now in case I ruin it or lose it. Yeah, you remember them? Might do G, lol, I don't know what that was about. Sony bags, how do you keep leather bits out of the sugar? It's the leather's old. It's old leather, so everything that can fall off basically already has fallen off over the years. It's old sofa leather. A bit like imagine sandpaper, when it's all bitty. Then when you've well used sandpaper, there's nothing really left on there that can fall off. There's no sand or glass or whatever. There's nothing that can really fall off. It's just like a smooth thing, isn't it? And that's what the leather's like. Leo, will you just bring me one of the Sammy pouches? Thanks. So yeah, that's it. There's no big trick or no secret to it. Yeah, so here they are, look. I did actually use them in my last camping video, but I put like the making of these video out afterwards. I made a drawer type pouch by reusing couch material before. I've always used it for like making tinder pouches, you know, and my fire kit and stuff, but I'll just check now to make sure. And you see? There's no bits in my sugar. It is a little bit fluffy, I suppose, but nothing will fall off that. That's my sugar. I've had so many people want me to make them these, it's unreal. Cool pouches. Cheers, CR. A little trick. See the tan face of the leather? I bet you mean so. Tan face of the leather to the inside. Oh, I don't know. It's had arse around it. I'm worried about coffee oils soaking in the leather. It's not actually a coffee bean. It's already dried. It's already dried instant coffee. It's not actually coffee beans. But yeah. Where's that other thing? I've still got all these for you boys. Brendan, Gareth, Lee, Ben. Who else was going to be at the Christmas meet? I've still got these that I made for you guys. Where is it? Still got all these. So whenever you're around, boys, I've still got all these. What I've got to hand over. Yeah, I was going to give Gareth his at the weekend, but yeah, I've still got 5 or 6 of these on my my levy working desk. Alright, nice little gifts. It's only a small ferro rod, like, but I think it's better. I think they're better than having it too high, because mine's a bit taller, and every time, I know I've got a bigger belly than a lot of you guys, but every time I bend over and that's on my belt, it sticks in my belly. So I'm actually going to think about doing a horizontal one next. You know, I have my belt loop up here, but that goes that way. Oh mate, I didn't want to bail on you. I've been wanting to try that Skull vodka and that. Trust me, I've got all this tat in my house. I like meeting up for you. Last time I gave you about 200 kilos of books, photography books. Can't wait for the next camp. Well, the next group camp, I think is Lake District. I think. Not that you're not going to that one, are you, Ben? I'm sure you said you had family commitments. That one. I washed my leather in hot water, sofa leather. They look sweet, dude. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get yours then, Ben. Worst the worst though, I can could always give it you in July when we'll go over to Wales. Back in the fridge. Enigmaphilia. Looking forward. Might be, depends. Would like a pouch for my tab tin and my phone. They're easy to make, both of them too. Yeah, Brendan, you've got one of them as well, by the way. Did I say Brendan? Yeah, Brendan, you've got one of them. I've got a few leather bits for you now, here, haven't I? A couple of bits. Anyone coat your leather stuff with a wax, for example, like with your pouches? Yeah, I use a product called Phoebin's Aussie Wax. It's called. But I normally condition it with pure neatsfoot oil, then coat it with, then use something like acrylic resin, and then use the Aussie wax. Yeah, condition it, shine it, and wax it to help keep the water away. That's the next big thing I've got to do is sort out my little leather working station. Make sure it's dog friendly. Why does it say I've got no viewers? 18 watching. It's just come up on my stream that I've got none. I thought, what did I do? Was my leather work that bad? No viewers, it says. I don't know what's gone on there. Any drop frames? No drop frames. Freaky. Panicked. Went into panic mode. Participants: Brendan Allen, Creative One, let's see, Enigma, Gavin, Zori, Jorvik, Ken, Lofa, me, Glenn, and Ben, Yorkshire Wanderer. What's going on, B? How come CR's got Andy Kent, what's your tent stowed away? Brendan's just been putting the CR in a time out. I don't think he means it, CR. I don't know what he was doing. He's messing around with his spanner status. Deleted all his comments and yeah, sorry, CR. I think he was trying to reply to you with your pouches. No, thanks for all being here. Yeah, it's still saying no viewers, like. Long as it still says I'm streaming, long as everyone can see and hear me, still we're all good. Press the wrong button. 9.7 kilograms apparently. A hair under my Frontier stove. Wait, I think. Has anyone knocked off any of the camps yet? I don't really know if anyone's bothered. I don't think anyone's bothered. I need to know some number. If people are interested, I need to know like that they will be interested. Because like I say, I'm going to be like companies that I know are proactive with YouTubers. I'm going to say like, you know, we're going to try and run this hashtag, 12 camp challenge thing, and then we wanted to, you know, wanted to know if anyone wanted to sponsor the series, and or offer any prizes. And then at the end of the year, when we was going to do like a meet up, like we'd have like a prize for like best individual video, best series, most funny moment, or something. You know, just offer a few prizes. But I just wanted people to like commit to it a little bit, you know, and then I can go up to these companies and say, well, Woods of Woods and Bushcraft was in, you know, Gareth and Zoe was interested, Ben Yorkshire Wanderer was interested, and I was like, and then, you know, they're bound to get viewers to theirs that might be interested, and then just try and get the hashtag trending. And yeah, I don't know. No one's really said that they really wanted to commit to it. A few people have said I'd probably cover nearly all them in a year anyway. But it's like if I go over to a company and say, "Would you want to sponsor it?" They might want a 20-second mention in the video, or the logo being put somewhere or something. You know what I mean? I don't know how it all works. I'm not really, my channel's not that big, but you know, no one was really wanting to commit to it, so I've not felt like I should. Definitely not. I might do it myself anyway, but definitely not. Like, definitely not had the feedback to go chasing any companies anyway. I think me and Lee have got something planned. We might knock one of them off. Me and Lee was talking the other day. We might get the cave one chopped off. Yeah, that'll be off. That'll be all right. I think that tends needs to be in my future. There's not so many summers left that I'm willing to waste the cold months. Big Bully B, that's your new name. I'm definitely interested. Fun little challenge for the year. Though for it's good fun, except the walking in part, car camping, it's perfection. Definitely. Is CR back in yet? I don't know. He might have left. Might have thought someone was being mean. Big Bully B. No, he's still in the participant, so he'll be in when he come in. It was total accident, CR. Hope you understand that. B's a lovely fella. I'm hoping to, but only managed the woodland one so far. Yeah, well, that's what Gareth said. There might be too many. There might be too many challenges, but like I said, you know, like the island and the canoe one, they can be combined, or bivvy in the cave, which is I think what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bivvy and I'm going to do a cave camp, so I might just combine the two. But yeah, if I get a good few people saying it, I'll definitely give it a go and try and get it trending on the hashtags. Ta-da! See, I was back. We get enough snow that I can pull a sled behind me. Yeah, my mate's been trying to do that for ages. Been waiting to carry stuff in on sled. But we just haven't had the snow. And I think even when the beast from the east come, I'm sure by the time it started, it was nearly cleared up by the time the weekend come. It wasn't really like no snow about. My Netflix just changed. But yeah, I can see what it is. We'll all have our own audiences, and it only takes like, you know, you only have to say I'm doing this. You know, this is part of the. I don't want no recognition for it. I don't want like no, oh, this is Kev at Woodland Camper Cross Challenge or whatever. I just want it to be popular. Like I say, it was only, you know, it was only there that it gives content creators something to go at. It gives campers something to go at, and it gave us something to talk about in the chats. If that makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted like people. It's like the steak one, you know. Some content producer will make a video and say this is part of the whatever challenge, you know. Who else fancies having a go, and then everyone else. But if they just use the same hashtags on the Instagram, which is I've already put in most of my posts, it should maybe take off. How great is it that we can have these conversations? Without this, you lot would be just celebrities to me. I don't know about that. You should send your phone number over, Doug, and you can get in the WhatsApps. My sled has been sat there since the beast. I will be slipping out in a few minutes, to be honest, things to do, and not because what happened. It's all good. No, we know that. We know you're a sound guy. You all get your gear in and a sled and that snow will all melt. What are you in about celebs? Yeah, no celebs here. Even the big channels like Andy and Gareth and Zoe and, you know, Carlisle when he comes in, we're all just people. If these are celebs, I'd rather hang around with these than others. The proper celebs, up their own arse people. I can't stand them. Gareth, when I get you to autograph my boob, it will all become too real. I'm an effing god, thank you very much, Kev. No, you're a camping god, camping legend. But you're still a decent bloke. Please don't put us on any celeb status. We're just semi-normal folk. It was funny at Edale with Gareth and Zoe. It was like they had 1 million plus subscribers or something. People. It was like that time I went out with Ali Law and all the little kids running up to them. I was just like talking to Gareth and Zoe, and like all people come running up, and then like this sort of worked the way in between me and Gareth and Zoe, and it was just like, all right, I'll let the slabs deal with the fans. See you later, Glenn. Nice chat, guys. Got to go. Bye. I hope the weather picks up and you can get some instructions in the woods going and get paid. There are channels I don't watch anymore because they turned celebrity. Gareth says it wasn't funny, it was scary. Yeah, when we was away in Clacton with Ali and them, and all the kids like realised that it wasn't. They was like running across the roads and all that, and all the parents was like, "What the f is going on? Why's my son chasing this little ginger kid down the street? Like, what's going on?" I was also busting for a pee at the time. CR says, enjoyed connecting with you. I would like to have a craft of people for that 300 seconds too. Take care. When I get there, I'll offer my services as Kemp Stunt Double. When are you coming? When are you coming? If you decide that you're coming over doing the big plane trip again, I'll definitely make time to make sure we can meet up somewhere. I know you've probably got big plans for visiting as much and as many of the sites as you can, but we'll make sure we're about. Sorry for Brendan's appalling behaviour. Yeah, it'd be good to connect in person. As soon as you can, you're homesick for it. Brendan's crying. Now, what do I say? You're always welcome around these parts. I have got, like I say, it's a little bit handy that I have got the woodland at my disposal, so. Yeah. Whatever. If I did go and like message these companies, then would people be happy just to put like the hashtag 12Camp Challenge in the description and maybe in the video? And if I did get a sponsor, the people that was in it just put like a little thing in the video, or is that too much? I suppose a sponsor would only benefit me, it wouldn't benefit every channel, would it? So probably sponsor's the wrong idea, actually. I'd have the tags, etc. Yeah, I think a sponsor would only benefit my channel, wouldn't it? It wouldn't benefit every single channel that ever took part. So yeah, maybe just start other prizes. Let's your channel. Yeah, but it's not really a for me thing. Like I say, I don't even because it'd be like a group meet at the end of the year and maybe like a prize based thing. It'd be it's not something I'm like. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's not how I envisioned it. It's just like like I say, it's mainly just so because we all can fall into like sometimes like me especially like doing so many woodland camps. The videos can feel a bit samey. Does that make sense? Like, does everyone really want to see me set up again? Does everyone really want to set up, watch me cook the same sort of meals in the same woodlands? And I don't know. It was I don't know. It just gives like content creators like some ideas. We could all do like an island camp, and each island could be so different. You know, one might be a little tiny island with only just enough room to lay down on. Another one might be like a beachy island, or another one might be a real tall, like wooded island. I'll pimp your tag as soon as I wake up outdoors. Don't wake up. Could do a bushcraft calendar at the end of it. 12 or more people complete it. They'd all get a pic of their camp challenge as a month. Naked Kiev. I know Andy had a bloody motive. Yeah, he wants to get us all naked. If I'm there, mate, you can always cook, Kev. We don't accept racism in this chat. 78. Sorry about that. Just want to expose myself. I like that idea. Tell you what, then I'll take a cold month so I can be fully dressed. You can have July when it's red hot. You got your little speedos on with spiders' legs hanging out the side and stuff. I'll post it to my other account. Loafer Triple X. Yeah, it is a racist term. They're a race of people, so yeah, it's a racist term. If you look at them in negative, it's a race. They're a race of people, so yeah, it's racist for sure. Can't use the excuse in the summer. I don't know if I've got a bigger nose smaller enough. I can't see it. Gareth will take a hot one so the old ding dong won't shrink. Well, my bad. Just love that movie, Snatch. Fair play to you, like I say, but it is. I won't tell one to his face anyway. It is a good film. It's an awesome film, awesome directed film. But yeah, I used to work for a travelling man. He used to be a bare knuckle boxing champion. I was in the pub with him once, and I seen him uppercut a man off the floor for saying that to him. I'm not kidding you. He was in the pub and he lifted him off the ground, and I thought, whoa, whoa. But yeah, it is a good film. They actually have bare knuckle fighters, they do. they settle most disputes with a with a fight, a fair fight, a man on man, man over a man. Where am I from? I'm from England, North East Lincolnshire in England. Right. Okay, I'm from the USA. No worries, no problem. Whereabouts? I love the USA. But it would be cool, yeah. It'd be a good memento to have. Good memento. Live in Georgia, not originally from here though. Okay, Georgia, Atlanta, is it? I'm definitely setting up that email now just in case. Quick, copyright it, G. Copyright it. No, yeah, so, like I say, I know I've definitely got one planned. I know I've got the cave one planned with Lee, not too far down the line. Atlanta is about half an hour north of me. Good. I like the idea. Like we in winter here in the UK, we just get where I live, we just get rain. It's just miserable, dark and grim. I like the idea of like this. Is why Canada's appealed to me, or like Alaska has always appealed. It's like you get a winter, but you also get a proper summer, but you get a proper winter. I like the idea of that. Pancakes in the woods, maybe. I am supposed to be out videoing these what do you call it? Days spent in the woods. I just decided. I can't even speak now. I'm trying to read the thing. What's all this about pancakes? Pancakes is all part of Shrove Tuesday. Looking forward to watching your vid, Andy. That mixed girl looks awesome. Yeah, I've seen it on the Instagram. You know, before I leave, we'll get kicked out. Can you do an American accent? As long as you respect the rules, you know, you've apologised. You said you didn't understand, and you're not getting kicked out unless you constantly break the rules. You're more than welcome here. I don't know if I can do an American accent. If I can, it'll be probably like a redneck one, and it'll probably be me being racist or whatever. So I don't think I'm going to try. Hillbilly or something. No, you and Kev, different types of camps, G. Still with you too. Pancakes, some say pancakes. Yeah, I know in America there was Adrian Dax. Adrian Dax. But yeah, we don't have pancakes. Well, especially, I'd say a lot of people don't have like pancakes for breakfast. Most times, I know they're a bigger thing with like a bit of maple syrup on and a bit of bacon in the States, but we don't. As a rule, I wouldn't imagine loads of us eat pancakes that often. I don't even. To be fair, I'm British. I don't even know what Shrove Tuesday probably means. It must be. I would imagine it's some sort of Christian thing, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not religious, so pancakes. Some say pancakes. But yeah, we've got all the ingredients in the other day to do it. We thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily. Make sure you wear your trainers, Lee. Yeah, I've seen on Instagram the picture of Andy's big mixed grill. Looks all right. I can do a Jamaican accent saying bacon. Bacon. Yep, very good, very good. Fasting, the last feast before Lent, so it's fasting. Brendan said, "Where's Islo?" I'm not really good at accents. You want to know someone that is? Carlisle 195 is brilliant with accents. We've got pancakes, flapjacks. Yeah, we've got flapjacks. Hotcakes, griddle biscuits. I was going to say, what the hell was that? Made the last one up. No, I don't even think... Our waffles over here are potato. When we went to Amsterdam and we had waffles over there and it was like a cake. But most waffles over here are like a potato. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, it'd be pancakes. Biscuits with grilled cheese. When I was shopping at the last week, I was in the supermarket, and someone with a really heavy American accent was moaning because she could walk to the net shop and get mayonnaise for £1 cheaper. It was strange to hear. Yeah, she stood out like a sore thumb, as I imagine I would over there. But a lot of times, like I say, I've been watching this show today called Lock and Key. Nearly all the actors in there are they're all English. Blending into the talk, I'm sure. There you go. Boxcart Willie says pancakes were made to use up eggs and flour before Lent, which is the 30-day feast. Lily's made turkey drummers and chips. My frying pan, B. I think it was 28 quid for a set of 3 cast iron skillets. Chicken. Turkey drummers, I think. Ruben's Chronicles, night old, catch you all next time. Yeah, see you later, mate. Nice to see you back in here. Cheers, you know. Yeah, thanks for popping in. We've just been talking about you, John. I'm just telling everyone how good your impressions are. Yeah, Gareth showed me some veggie jerky the other day, or vegan jerky. That is just disgusting. I couldn't imagine anything worse than vegan jerky. Seen one today for £6. Yeah, should have snapped it up here. Hope you got it. Marmite is the devil. Oh. Ooh. Did you buy it, B, or not? John loves it. John does not love Marmite. I know that from ages ago. I'm back, just had my tea. Kevin, yours looks real sharp and good sound. Yeah, we've upgraded, bud. We've gone with I got rid of fibre broadband because I couldn't get no speed out of my fibre broadband. So now we're actually running on 4G. I've got a 4G router now, and my speed is 100 times faster than what it was. And it's portable, so it'll be able to take it in my camper van. whenever I go on these tours that I'm going to do throughout the year, you know, week-long tours, I know I've always got internet, so I'll be able to live stream from the van and upload videos on the go and upload videos from the van. So yeah, we said that at the beginning part of the show, but the last, what is this? This is like the second stream now where we've had the better internet, but it makes a massive difference. Obviously, whenever I've done the chats, to me it always looks perfect because it's on my screen, but you know, when I go and watch chats back, some of them are horrific. So I'm hoping now that we get more viewers and we keep them more engaged and like they're more interested in the chats because it's good quality. Kev is a catering wholesaler. It's one man who talk. I got a real good, I can see you test video. We've been doing loads, honestly. We've been testing here, there and everywhere. It's been a nightmare. It's been driving me mad. Fibre optic broadband and I can't even live stream. It's just insane. I know I live in a rural village, but it's not like in the middle of nowhere. Who else is fed up of flooding? Yeah, all of them. I just shown on the live chat earlier on, John, before you come in from work. You know, thinking about going out camping. The next 4 or 5 days, they've all got weather warnings of rain. It's just insane. We had a river running through the tent on our last video, says G&T. Grown any gills yet, John? I love a good storm camp. It's just no fun with Lily, that's the problem. I don't, like I was saying earlier, as long as I didn't get massively soaked, I could sit in a hammock and chill out for the weekend, no problem. But it's just no fun for Lily, that's the thing. Yeah, they reckon another month's going to fall. Another month of rain. Storm Ellen. This cycle ends and then that's it. We're heading to spring then. I'm well ready for spring. I don't dislike winter camping or summer camping or anything like that, but normally by the end of each season I'm ready for the next. And I'm definitely ready for a bit more warmth now. People still see me? It looks like the chat's disconnected. Still says I'm live, still says I've got 16 viewers, but my chat's gone. Is that right? Type a 1 in the chat if people can see and hear me and can chat. Yeah, I lost the chat for a minute. I don't know what's going on there, but loads of messages coming through now. Still good, still good, still good. Storm Ellen, yeah. After John said Storm Ellen, it disconnected for me. Carlisle 195 is a camping hero, but I'd be back home with Tyson. Let's hope it's a long dry summer then. Yeah, let's hope so. Definitely not that lucky. Can't wait for the summer. Hope we have a summer like last year. The year before was better. Five months of poo weather so far. Yep. Still good, still good. Just dry. That's a window. Yeah, well, the year before I broke my back, and there was like it was like 3 months solid of like just beautiful weather, and I was just laid on my sofa, just like recovering from bloody broken spine. I'm just like, right. Don't mind rain or wind, it's when they mix. Yep. They've got cold, I'm not home fast enough. Caravan and camping show is on this weekend. I know people will slate it, but we'll be inside and dry, and children 16 are free. So a cheap day out if anyone fancies it. Where's that then? Because I've just seen someone, I've just been watching a video of someone doing one at, I think it was in Glasgow. NEC, yeah, they've just had one up in Glasgow. I was watching it for van layout ideas or any new and upcoming technology for my camper. As like I say, we're planning on doing in April. We're going to do a week or maybe just 8-9 days around the Lake District in the van, and then in July we're going to do Wales again. So much to Wales that I want to go back and see. So I'm going to do another tour of Wales this summer, like last year's. I do have some nice tents now for the lakes. I need to, yeah. I wouldn't say I want to be out, but when I see Carlisle make up a plate of food, it's the only place I want to be. My favourite song at one point was Green Day, Camp Van. Yeah, I've tasted John's cooking. It is good. In fact, I have to probably credit John for turning Lily onto roast dinners. When John broke his ankle looking for the spit pole, I think it was, and he did roast pork. I think me and John had a big meal with all the veggies, and Lily just kept savaging that pork. She was just there with like a massive hunk of it, just constantly eating all that pork. And ever since then, she's always been like, "Oh yeah, let's go to Toby Carvery, Dad." And she didn't have many veggies but she definitely likes. After that camp, she definitely likes roast dinners now. Even stews, even. Up early so after kit, night all. See you later, Lee. I walked a long way for that spit pole. Shouldn't be so picky. Nightly, Kev, what was once my favourite song? Camp Van, wasn't it? Is that what you said? Green Day? See you all. Take it easy, Lee. Drive safe. Remember to tune in and listen to the rest of the chat from... How long have we been playing? Oh, see, it only says I've been going for 6 minutes because of the when it dropped out. How long have we been going for on there? Doesn't say. When you see me waving like this, Lee, that's when you know you can restart the video. It's got to be a good stick. I don't cook as much as I used to. What? as often, like in your videos, or the volume of food? When John says he's going to do a joint, I'm like, "What's this now?" And then he pulls out a hunk of meat. Why do I watch it at 11 p.m? No, my videos. I don't know. It seems to be a popular thing, cooking. Not that I know you mainly make videos for yourself and whatever you get as a bonus, but I want to try. I want to try a little bit more. I want to try a bit more adventurous stuff. My last camping video, like, I think nearly every meal apart from the stew was the first time I've ever cooked it at, on a camp. So I can't remember what we had. We had toasted grilled sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches. We had French toast with sausage, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure someone's trying to take the piss out of me here, but John, the video, your lemon cake looks good. Thanks, I did that today in work. So we've just gone to make me crackers and cheese, bless her, rainbow socks. No, in your videos. I think with the cooking, or like most anything, when you're making a video, it's got to just be like well, me personally, like sometimes I put like a 20-minute video out, but then I cook the whole I'd cook like the whole process of making a bacon butty in the morning, and like it was 10 minutes long grilling some bacon, and yeah, it just has to be short sweet clips. I don't know. I'm sure I'm getting the mick taken out of me. Camp van or something. Green Day. Old people food. Work tomorrow night. Oh yeah, see you later, what's got? I'm still trying to work out where I'm having the shit taken out of me. I'm a chef, I totally know. See, if we ever camp together again, I want you to do some of that Mexican food that you used to do. I love Mexican. I know you don't. But it's good for sharing around. When I was at Edale, I did fajitas for Brendan and Lee and Gareth and all that, and yeah, it was just easy. Yeah, grab a wrap and grab a handful of that in your wrap and just munch on that. I think there's, it's a great social food. Just everyone just grabs some. But then again, so is a stew. Oh, I see what you're doing, Andy. You literally have to spell it out for me, but yeah, thanks for that, bud. Thanks for making me say them words on the chat. Not bloody cooking this time of night, it's nearly our bedtime. I'm going to do more of my own food at camp soon. Nice. Yeah, I just, what was that? What's this called? That Alimo? Where he's always cooking at the side of the river? I would cook for you late at night. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Get a room. Can't take all the credit. But it's got to be Owen, isn't it? Winding me up. I think it's called Alan Minogue's Kitchen or something like that. It's always camping at the side of the river, and he always just like. Oh, I'll tell you what else I had last camp as well. I had chips. I had homemade chips in the Dutch oven. That was the first ever time on a camp I'd ever done homemade chips. This is starting to sound like the calendar again. Yeah, John, if you don't know, Andy wants to do a naked calendar from us lot. Loved your mix grill, epic cooking. Yeah. When's the video out, Andy? The video's not out already, is it? But yeah, Andy wants us all to do naked calendars, John. Kev loves the, so funny to get him to say it. Kev does not love it. I'm game if I can show off my sexy abs. Yeah. If you're getting your sausage out though, John, make sure it's not too enticing. You might have a bite. Pervy Andy, yeah, just wants to get all the blokes all. Need a diet for the calendar. Yeah, I've abs, but they're under a few inches of fat. See you later. Night, darling. Could be tasteful holding an axe in front of your chopper. No, I don't know if John will know. What it is, John, there was thinking about doing a 12 camp challenge where we try and do 12 different mixed camps. And Andy said we should make a calendar of it, and that's soon turned into a naked calendar, and everyone's just all perverted. I could get away with holding them all. I could get away with holding a pencil battery. Double A though, not triple A, come on. 10 peg for me. We're not really selling it to the ladies, are we? I'm not sending pics to prove it. Fell for that one last time with my groin muscles. But yeah, I think I'm looking forward to the island one most with the canoe. That'd be good because it's something that I don't do the norm. Yeah, we've ruined William. Sorry, William. Too much talking about micro penises. The real reason Zoe walked away. Grandpa, yeah, you're out of here. Just actually tried it. I wasn't trying it. I'm the host. I can't try these things. I'll get me channel banned or something. I'm not sure if I've got my paranoid head on now. I'm not sure if anyone's trying to set me up to fail. That was actually my grandpa. I didn't try any of his special seasoning. Kev, you getting some weird folk in tonight? Did you advertise in the chat on some dodgy website again for 50p? I don't know. To be fair, it's nice just to see that YouTube might be promoting me somewhere. It'll be the first time for the channel. card and a phone box. Funnily enough, I tagged you in it. That was the problem. I tagged you. Tagged you in the chat. And everything. Well, the mental people just come. But it's another view, innit? It's another interaction, I suppose. I ain't got a clue how many's watching. 16 of us. It's not too bad. That's how I found out about this chat. Just the general topic of the conversation when he joined was talking about micro penises. Yeah, that's all I did last time I went shopping. Last time I went shopping, I just got a Sharpie out and just watched Woodland Campercraft at 8 PM live. Yeah, what was on about earlier? Was on about the next group meet. Yorkshire Wanderer won it, Ben. He said he might make it. Was I dreaming? Is he still in the chat? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, if you're watching this, I know you watch these on your work break, Ben. Should let me know if you're going to be making it up to. I'll message you on WhatsApp. Oh, Ben is here. What date is the meet? I'll message you on WhatsApp so we don't give away the date and location, if that's all right, John. But it's I can do it now. I can do two things on the internet at once. It's good having good internet, isn't it? Genuine conversation. I went into the kitchen with Zoe and she said, "You go back and do Kev." Oh. I was going to suggest calling it a meet up, but you're putting adverts in the loo. I'm just trying to figure the right date myself now before I tell anyone the wrong date. Ew, bring axle grease. Ew, that's just wrong. You lot are nasty. Why is everyone in my chat just like really gross? Found it in my feed. What day is the meet? Read that. Yeah. So what are you thinking then, Ben? Is it an option? Is it a possibility? Pimp. Hi Kev. Good evening. Depends on the dates. I'll message you as well then, Ben. Hear me now and believe me. Leave me later in the group. Right. So. Message Ben as well. We'll post dates in WhatsApp, Ben. Ash, no, I don't recognise you. You must know me though, with a hi Kev. Would that be the case? Do you know me? Done. Now. Yeah, so yeah, I've just sent them messages. Ooh, Swarfiga. Oh, yes. Of course I know you're Ash. I was in a video with you earlier. No, yesterday, wasn't I? It's all right. We've had some weirdos come in tonight, Ash. Yeah, most of us are still here. Good. I'm not even on the right screen, but never mind. Here we go. Yeah, most of us, other than the usual weirdos. How many subs have I got? Last count it was 1,580 something. Oh. Why? Have you overtook me now? Have you got more than me now? Do you stream Fortnite or something? Yeah, sent the dates out. But like I say, we're gonna do the meet, and then we're off. Me and Lily are off on a bit of a tour up in the lakes. When is the 1,590 sub giveaway? Hey, last week I was on 1,600. I lost 25 in a week, and then got about another 15, and then lost them again. Then what YouTube's playing at? Well, that's what I was trying to say last week. Every so often it just seems like YouTube has a cull of like maybe dead channels or fake channels, and then your subs are always up and down. What was it Andy was saying he got? Andy was saying he lost like a massive amount. I think he lost more subs than I had. It was bizarre. Yeah, they've been removing a lot of spam accounts. My subs is over 5k. and then you look how many I've lost. I've lost more subs than I've ever had. I've lost like 3,500 subs. Then again, I did do all the other stuff on the channel and alienated all the campers, so yeah, it's probably worthwhile. Probably fair dues. Would you do a 1k giveaway if it went that low? I've already done a 1k giveaway. Lost 3,800 2 weeks ago, but going back now. It's just bizarre. I just don't understand it. Subs and spam, hungry again. Subs. Alright, let's not get into the. You've got 1,560 subs, and I've only 0. You need to make videos to get subs, mate. Have you got any videos on your channel? I'm sure. I'm looking at WhatsApp now, and I'm sure you've made one. It'll be someone from this chat, I bet. We do like to look after people that come in here often. I'm sure Gareth, I'm sure you said that we was going on the Monday. We were going to start on the Monday. We've made one. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get around the Lake District again. We come up last April, but we only really stayed at the site. We didn't really go anywhere after. I think Gareth and Zoe did with a boat, but I don't think it got used. But Ben, like I say, I'm just reading your comment that you can't do the weekend maybe, but like I said, we'll be up there anyway if you wanted to meet up somewhere and have a night somewhere. yeah, failing that, we've always got the July. I can't wait for that as well. We might do a big, and me and Lily have been talking earlier that we might do a good. We might do a good 2 or 3 weeks in the van around Wales. Go back up the coast. I didn't really research Wales a lot, apart from the Blue Lagoon. I didn't really research Wales a lot, so you know, everywhere else there was always somewhere to go. Yeah, all right, Gareth. I can. I do remember that now vaguely. Yeah. I do all my video these days on DSLR. And upload on. Edit them on the PC. We do play PlayStation, but we only play offline now. We don't subscribe to the subscription anymore, so you can't play with friends online. When's the next bank holiday? The kids are on it now, but that's a half term. I don't know when the actual next bank holiday is, unless it is the Easter weekend. Yeah, so I best correct myself. I best told you on the right dates in case you left chat. Yeah, it should be good. No one's commenting yet. Yeah, everyone's gone quiet. It's been looking around there for campsites. £20 a night. Not many cheap ones, Kev. How did the expensive camera kit do in the rain? It's not 100% waterproof, but it's splash proof, if that makes sense. With a really heavy downpour, it probably would get water ingress into it. But I've had it out in the rain while it's been raining and filming. But then I do go to my backup if I have to. I go to my S9 Galaxy S9 because that's waterproof. Or failing that, if I'm doing stuff in water, it'll be just be the GoPro, mate. To be fair. For South Wales, I've got you, B. Got you. I'm scared to buy a good camera, as I would just waste it. I think that happened to Bruce. This is the one I recommended Bruce to get, and he actually got it before me. And then he couldn't really put it to its full use. So I think he went back to filming on his phone, because I don't mean to sound horrible against him, but his quality of his recordings just was not very good. So I don't know if he went back to an old phone or something. I had the shower caps out for me last camp. Useful if you know that tip, Kev. Yeah. Have you got a shower cap for the camera? Jinx. Food camera. Yeah, we like sandwich bags for ours in heavy rain. Should see Gareth's tip for the heavy wind when he puts the mic in there. He puts a mic in a pop bottle. Sandwich bags for food cameras. B-roll camera is literally for burgers, bacon and cheese rolls. Yeah, mic inside a cut off pop bottle. Yeah, but it's like I say, there's little tricks as well. If you get your camera set up and you've got your tarp opened out, you can film from whatever you was doing from under the tarp and all that. Well, you know this, you've been doing YouTube long enough. But yeah, they're not, like I say, they would never say they're waterproof, but they are like splash resistant and all that. And I've had mine out in the rain and it's never been bad. But it's, you know, they are. Yeah, it just depends what you really want out of it, as well. I've had this one for a good few years now, and yeah, same again. It's been out in the rain and everything else, but obviously I had exactly the same one when I took a dunk in Sweden, and I was only under the water for a few seconds, and that didn't like that. Funny enough, it was the video John tagged us in, the steak challenge, where we first had to do the mic in a bottle trick. It was so windy at that castle. I always wanted to try one of those Prime umbrellas that clip on with the flexible stems to attach to a tripod. Wouldn't work in wind though. Yeah, and it's an extra bulk, like you say. The shower cap is just as good as anything. Do the brake easily? Like, do you have to go out of your way to protect it? Well, I just... Oh, I can't even see myself on screen. What's going on? So basically, I've just got this pack. I know it looks fairly big. What fell out? Oh, my little lantern. And so I've got the light that goes on top, little grilly pod. That's to put my light on my mic, microphone. All that just sits in there with a GoPro and a strap. And it's only about 5mm thick, the padding, and that's been all over the world, John. That's that case. I've had this case for ages. That's been in my bag when I've gone to Sweden, Norway. It's been in canoes at the Blue Lagoon. It's been all over. You know, as long as I keep. I've had the Zoe and Gaffer tell you that they left a camera out once, or should I say Zoe did, and it got frozen. And I've left that out once, and it was all like, the screen was like all condensated, really bad. But then as soon as it warmed up, it was gone. So yeah, they're pretty hardcore, like, without, you know, obviously packing them in a nice bag, but not overly being anal with it, you know, like polishing it after every use and that. It was a good video, your steak one. That must have been to Gareth and Zoe because I wasn't filming back then. Even though, yeah, it was you that tagged me, wasn't it, John? I remember. That umbrella would make your camera fly off faster than your Rogue drone. Oh, doggy. Doggy. You need to rub it in. I'm just a bloody bastard. We're not over precious with our camera kit, to be honest, just another tool. Yeah, they're alright. I see a load of people on your drone video, Andy, who saying that they're going to look for it and they live like really close. Has anyone ever seen it? Had details of it? Bloody gutted. I still would have got in touch with them. I remember like a long time ago we had a chat about the sound of wind on your camera, and all I'm saying is you was totally right. There's nothing worse than wind on a camera. Nothing. if you study in, if you're wanting to go into like cinematography and videography, and you was like paying for the courses, that's the one thing they'll tell you. People will put up with sloppy video techniques, sloppy video quality, but people won't put up with sloppy video sound. Yeah, it's just a fact. People won't put up with it. Even Paul Kirtley's video was in when he was in Canada the other week. Well, there was one bit while it was. I nearly turned the video off, but I know Gareth had said bear with it. You know, bear with the quality because it does get better. But yeah, it was a bit rough. Like I was umming and ahhing whether I was going to turn it off. I can't stand that wind noise. You know, one guy that had a look already. I rate more tripods than cameras, a lot more. I've got a really good. It's in the van actually. I've got a really good Manfrotto tripod, carbon fibre, but I actually don't like it as much as this cheap Hammer one. It's got honestly, the tripod was 280 quid, and I think the ball head, the Manfrotto ball head, was about £110, and I hate that ball head with a passion. I hate it. So many times, especially like when I was doing like landscape photography and stuff, so many times your horizons was like so blown out, the image wouldn't be usable. And it's the same like on my videos with that ball head. Sometimes, I don't know, the image just, or the video just looks really distorted because of the ball head. I hate it. Yeah, we had someone found Andy's drone. The SD card was full of nudist beach flyovers. Can I have it back, please? Here's a thought. Rig your drone with Roman candles and an egg timer set for just longer than your battery is likely to last. Leo Smith, Matt Betts, no idea. I buy cheap tripods now and I have all ball heads, yep. Ball heads, yep. And I just used a stick and a rubber band now, Kent. Yeah, you got me worried. I've got my drone set here. Not trying to rub it in, but I'm a bit worried now. Any slight of, well, everyone knows what the wind we've had just lately, but I daren't take it out now. Not after that. But there was that link. I was still trying to remind you of it. There's like a. There's like a. See, like this. About half of that, so maybe just like where the number one is. There's actually a tracker that you can just stick to your phone or stick to like on a keyring on your keys or on your drone, and it's like just sends a signal of where it is. You know, it's just like a sticker. I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, I might get one for my drone, and then if it does fly off, at least I still have the phone to track it. Can use the rubber band if Tim snores. Do you have a gun for potentially grizzly? We're in the UK here, buddy. We don't get grizzlies here, fortunately. Yeah, sometimes wind noise is unavoidable in very high places. Low level woodland, never much of a problem. I think a massive muff may be needed. It just depends because, like I was saying the other day, this has got speakers at the front, so you'd think the wind coming head on would be worse, but it's actually when you have it like that the wind is actually worse on this. But then on the GoPro, it's like on the side, so you have to stand sideways. So I don't even know where the mic is on this one. Yeah, so the mic is directly at the front there. So just where's I going to put everything? Just having your camera the right way can help, especially if you stand sideways on. I disagree. I went in tool station and should have said groom station, and there were ample grizzly in there. Thought the GoPro had a front and rear mic, not a side mic. The GoPro GoPro's front and GoPro just looks front only. Not sure if it's got a bit of food or something in it. Oh, I think it's sand from the beach. Yeah, just there. That's what I'm saying. Just sometimes, just because the mics are at the front, they actually perform better head on. For some reason, I don't know. Not a side mic. Yeah, I don't look like it's got one at the back. But I've got a lav mic as well. And my thinking was, you know, just stop the wind noise. If I just have the mic there and put me back to the wind, I've totally shouted the lav mic. But the only problem with it is that the cable is about 60 foot. So there's a lot of cable. I've been looking at the GoPro one. No, I've not. I've been looking at the Rode one. I think it's called the Wireless Go or something like that. It's a good few pennies, like, but I've seen the quality of it. It does look good, but maybe when there's a cheaper alternative, I might have a look. But this just sits in your hot shoe. Oh, it's come down a bit now. But yeah, that just sits in your hot shoe, and then you just, hang on, where am I looking? Yeah, then you just have the receiver. But yeah, that might be an option at some point. Thought so. Found our Boya mic's good in the wind. I've not really tested it. I think I've only filmed one video with my mic, so I haven't really know yet. Wind from the back is always the worst. You'd be in trouble if it was coming out the front. You're on fire tonight, innit just? Yeah, but like anything with a windsock on, and even the sponge would help. Just doing a bit for international relations. Well, it's nice that we've kept the chat fairly on topic tonight. I know some people did try and lower the tone a bit, but what's that? How many viewers does people say we've got watching? Because mine says none. Mine literally says none. $86, $22.19. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Andy. It's getting on, isn't it? 9, 14, 86. Will someone tell me the truth? Did you answer me anyway, Andy, about your video? Your mixed grill, is it happening? Is it happening tonight? I might watch after this. I think I'm all caught up. No, I'm not. The one that was really windy I've not watched. 10. Yeah, mine says 0, and then on my other thing it says 16. 16 watching now, but it said 99 minutes ago, but it's been on 99 minutes for ages. And it says 12 thumbs up and 1 dislike. What's everyone else got? It's out. Oh, it's already published. I only seen your WhatsApp post earlier. I didn't actually see, but yeah, I might get off then and watch that video. Yeah, I'm glad the stream was running all right. We just I had dipped out of the chat for a little bit, but yeah, we've had a good couple of hours out of me tonight. just message me or whatever if people are definitely people that's going to have a go for this. Have a go for this 12 camp challenge, and I will get on to a few people, and I will say people, you know, will write it in the descriptions and or whatever for prizes. See if we can get anyone on board, and I'm sure as soon as a few videos start getting put out there, you know, more people will join on. Yeah, anyone that's interested in the meet in April, I know John, Ben, or whatever, details have gone over on the WhatsApp. Yeah, thanks for joining me, thanks for sticking around for a couple of hours. Yeah, night all, take care, good night Kev, highlight of my week, cheers Doug, it's out, yeah I'm going to watch that. Yeah, right then, we're doing this, this is it, this is me leaving. Thanks for joining us, thanks for watching, cheers Owen, cheers Andy, Brendan, Doug, Gavin, Zoe, Ben, everyone that's been in tonight. Let's do it all again next Wednesday, eh? And I'm just going to press stop recording, so peace out. We'll try and do it right this time, because last time it looked like it was still running. So yeah.